so everything has been completed to the best of my ability that I have in the amount of time today. So I'm gonna quickly run through, talk with you guys about all the things that I have changed, maybe some plans that I have, and obviously some suggestions that I need from you guys. So I'm standing at my front door currently, so we're gonna start here. So when you enter the front door, we have a guest bathroom. Nothing too crazy in here, but just to show you. And then you come out here and this is the door to the garage. We have made this our kitty litter room. So if anyone else has suggestions, let me know. As of right now, this has been the best system to keep it out of view, keep it out of our noses. Everything in here is going to be temporary, and some of this stuff hasn't been gone through yet, so I have a bunch of the cat stuff right there that need to either A, be thrown away, donated, you know, yada yada. I gotta go through that at some point. It's just not a priority right now. Eventually, this console table will be headed upstairs into the main room. We were gifted this by his parents. God bless them. We definitely love them for helping us out. For now, this is what we have. I'm thinking of putting a little cover on top of the whole thing, something to match this nude color here. My theme is nude, black, and blues here and there. Slowly, I've noticed that it's changing. So I am not necessarily moving away from the blue, but the blue is less of a focus here now. I think I want more of the cream colors and blacks. So as time goes on with this new home, we are adjusting, we're realizing what works, what doesn't work. So for now, this is what works for us, but just know that it is going to change. Got us a 85-inch TV and mounted it up above the fireplace. Great TV, guys. If you ever are looking for a TV, this is the Samsung, and like I said, hi. Like I said, it's the 85-inch. So we did put on what's called the zebra blinds, and I love these blinds, you guys. They look nice, not too heavy on the eyes, and it's light filtering. You can get it in different colors. I got mine in this sort of like nudish color. I know you can't really tell. But it's not necessarily white, and the reason why I didn't want white was because white gets dirty faster. Even though I love the look of white, this is closed. You can see that there's little kind of texture lines in here. I really like that. How it works, so right now it's closed, and as you move it along, it opens, so you can really adjust the amount of light in the room. It's really nice. Not only that, but we can completely pull them up. So if you don't want them to be down, you can pull them up. I like mine down. I like my privacy. Now we do have them on all of the windows downstairs. And of course, we have our master bedroom with these blinds on. This is a double sliding door, so that's why there's two there. As you can see, my cats are playing. We have the dining table. I actually really love the dining table. I kind of want to see if I can get different chairs eventually, but for now, this is what came with it. Again, my in-laws, amazing, amazing people, gifted us this for our house. So really love it. And again, you guys, there's some temporary things, okay? Temporary. My sister-in-law gifted this to us as a housewarming gift. God bless her. From my last video, if you haven't seen it, I would definitely go check it out. It's really funny. I love my in-laws. Family, they are amazing, supportive individuals, and I could not thank them enough for helping us in this process. So like I said, she gifted us these, and funny thing about this, guys, is I literally was looking at the same exact ones and she was like, hey, I got you these, but I don't know if you'll like them. And I was like, you know what? What's the colors? And she told me and I was like, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. So these are permanent. These will stay here. Now, the reason why there's 4 on here is because the cats like to jump on it. We keep them super high up and we keep them underneath the island so that way they don't walk across it. Originally, one of them was like scooted over onto this side and it sat there. And it looked really nice. It made a lot of sense and it was just really feng shui, but unfortunately we had to end up doing this. Now, if you guys have any suggestions, again, please comment them down below. This is my very first house. I'm not an interior designer. I just like what I like. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So again, comment down below, help a sister out. So that brings us into the kitchen. Don't worry about my garbage. My partner has to take it out when he gets home. But we are planning to actually paint the entire cabinets white. So originally my partner and I were like, you know, it's nice. It looks good. It pops. But as we're decorating the house together and as we are finding our niche and finding what we like, we're noticing that we want these to be white. I think, as well as my partner, it would just match everything that we have planned for this house. So yeah, he's gonna be painting those at some point, but that's going to change. And then I'll just quickly run through. So in here, I put liners down just to keep them from sliding as much. They were sliding way worse. As time goes on, I'm gonna figure out better systems and everything like that. I know I keep saying I'm a broken record, guys, but I just wanna let you know that nothing is permanent. Everything's always gonna change as our family grows and changes as well. So this right here is basically my tea and coffee station. I thought it made sense. I put the coffee pot here and all of the drinking glasses are up here because it's next to the fridge. Hence the reason why this is here. So I've got a bunch of teas for my guests and I to pick from. So really whatever tickles your fancy, I've got. This is the cup cabinet. Not super aesthetic, guys. I don't really worry about the aestheticness inside of the cabinets because I'm a real person. I need things to function for my lifestyle more than look pretty. I need things on the outside to look pretty, but everything that we use day to day, I need it to just work, right? So this is what works for me. I bought these new glasses in my other video, which you guys can check out. I couldn't fit my coffee canister inside of this. If you guys have any other suggestions, again, about that, please let me know. But I have that, and then I've got the cups and lids for these up here, as well as straws and silicone tips for the straws if somebody wants to change it out. Nothing's up there, I'm too short. And in here, we've got our dishes. These are from Costco. They're really nice. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really, really adamant about my dishware. I like my dishware to be thin. These are thin but durable, so they're not too bad. And it was an 8-piece set. It comes with so much. So it came with all of these, as well as little bowls down here, which we'll get to in a second. But it was a set. Anyways, to the right here, we have random baking needs. So I have like sugar, honey. I have 2 bottles of honey because my honey didn't find the other one and he wanted organic. So that's fine. Guests can use that or, you know, whatever. But that's what this is looking like, a little bare. We have room to grow. In these cabinets over here, nothing. Again, we have tons of room to grow in this house. Underneath here, I have all of my to go. So all of my containers, eventually I want to switch over to either like white like this or glass. Right now I have these plastic ones, which you guys probably seen in the other video. The quality of them is good for what it's worth, but I just wanted to try it. I couldn't help myself. So that's in that one. And then this is the cleaning underneath. Now I really want to get your suggestion and help with this, guys, because I need this to be organized. I just can't find a way. Everything that is important to me needs to be up front, needs to be accessible as much as possible. But the problem here is I've got a lot of piping going on and a disposal as well. So if you guys have any suggestions on how you can make this work, please let me know. This right here is my spice drawer. Now you're probably asking me, Tiani, why are your spices in a drawer and not up there? Well, I cook a lot and I cook with a lot of seasonings, as you guys can see. Eventually I want to transfer all of these seasonings into bigger containers. I just haven't found ones that I liked yet, but eventually that's the goal. But for now, this is where it goes. It's easier as I stand here and cook to just grab, toss it in the pan, throw it back in. It just makes sense to me. Do whatever you guys feel, but I really, really enjoy this being like a little drawer. So in this drawer here, it's basically another one of like my to-go stations. So it has all of my like aluminum, wax paper, parchment paper, etc., as well as plastic baggies to put food in. And then I have like my oven mitts and everything that go in here. Again, everything has to just work for my lifestyle, right? So if I'm here cooking, I can open this drawer, grab it really quick, grab the pan out, put the pan back on the stove, put it back in it where it needs to go. So that's kind of the idea of how I organize everything. And if you are in the same boat as me, I would suggest the same, at least to start off with, so you know what works and what doesn't work, right? Moving on, there is nothing in this right now. I think I'm planning to make this sort of like a drinking cabinet. I don't know right now. That's just kind of where it's at. In this drawer, I have the liner again, and it doesn't prevent it entirely from slipping, but it prevents it enough to where like I feel okay. So nothing too fancy here. I did get these organizers, as you guys have seen in one of my videos. If you haven't, definitely go check that out. That's what this is looking like. Eventually, I want to get a new system, but this works for me now. This is our junk drawer. It just has everything, okay? So we've got markers in here for my calendar. I put it on the side because I don't want people to see all that. Electronic stuff, random things, candles, scent warmers, a scale, because sometimes I want to measure my food when I'm baking, because I cannot bake to save my life. So, and then of course I gotta have some hand sanitizer and lotion should I ever need it. It's right here. This is just a junk drawer, guys. Nothing too special about that. This is all of my appliances. Also has some of my baking ware up here as well. And that's in there. Over here, this is, I'm actually trying to sell that, so that won't be there for very long. This is basically all of my serving dishes. So when guests come over, I will put like little snacks and stuff in like the trays and everything like that. There's some back there. I also have like my mixing bowls and my colanders back here, and some odds and ends for cooking, like my chopper, my Spam chopper. I have some musubi makers. If you see in my other video, I bought these. They're great, they're amazing. I couldn't fit 3 on a rack though, how I wanted to. I can't fit them vertically like this. It has to stay like that because it hangs off. So that didn't work out, but I still wanted to use it. So if you guys have any suggestions for this, please let me know. That is the entire recap of what we've got going on downstairs. Let's move on upstairs and see what's new. This contraption here, I got it from Amazon. It was a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about $20, but guys, like, I really cannot stress this enough. This has been the best investment. If you're somebody like me who is constantly forgetting things downstairs and needing to bring them upstairs, but there's just too much, this is great. Also, when you come home, you sit on the couch, you take your shoes off, your socks off, right? Socks are laying on the floor, you can easily grab them, put it in here, and then at the end of the night, when you go up to the bedroom, you just grab it, you put it up in the laundry room, and then put it down whenever you're done, whenever you come back down. So that's kind of been what I've been doing, is I'll take it up with me if I notice there's anything in it, and then I'll, you know, take it where it needs to go, and then when I come back down, I'll just bring it down with me. So, but let's venture up. Nothing in the loft area. I really don't know what I want to do with this space yet. This is kind of a hard one for me. It has a lot of potential, as you can see, and there's a lot of room. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. We moved our old bed into the guest room. It's a mess, but this is just real, guys. This is real stuff. Nothing in this room. I just have some odds and ends in here, like decor stuff, but nothing in there. This third bedroom will be our game room, and it just has some gaming stuff in it. Nothing too special. This is the linen closet. Guest bathroom. Oh. This right here is gonna be hung up this way up here, and I think that's gonna look really nice. We're just gonna have to see. This is the laundry room. And that leads us to the main bedroom. So when you walk in, this is what you see. Like I said, that console table is gonna come up here. So I absolutely love this. Like, I'm just looking at it, guys, and it just looks so good. I can definitely say I'm super proud of this. I do want to add some lamps in here. I am not a big light gal. I do not like big lights. I'm fortunate enough that the big light in here isn't too bad. It works, but I eventually want to put some on the nightstands. I just don't know what to do yet because we need to get new nightstands first. Comment below if you think I should stay with the darker color, like maybe a darker nude color, like maybe something like that pillow, or if you guys think I should keep it black. I want to eventually put some black pillows or maybe like a black throw or just something to tie in the black with it. Tell me what you think. Is it too much because I have the dark blue? I don't know, guys, help me out. That leads us to the main bathroom. Super empty. I need to clean that mirror. Nothing too spectacular in here. Eventually we're gonna buy a door for the shower, but right now we don't have one, so we have to shower in our guest bathroom. So it's kind of inconvenient, but if you guys are along this journey or have been through this journey, you know it takes time. This is my partner's closet here. We have my closet. So my closet's a little full. So I got some just random things. Now the way that I have it organized is all of my winter stuff is on this side. All of my summer stuff is on this side. It just makes it easier for me to grab things and know where everything is at. And I've got some shoes over here on top, which probably make more sense if I put that on the summer side, but either way, shoes are on top, sandals, some hats, and some random like swim things and a heating pad over here. Well guys, that is the end of our tour. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. I cannot wait to see where this house is going to go and how things change. I can't wait to start cleaning with everyone. I'm going to be doing some cleaning videos coming up. So if that's something that you're into, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video so I know you guys like this type of content. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Have a good day. Bye.